Statement. HK-47 is ready to serve, Master.
So, you belonged to Revan originally.
Statement. Yes, Master. You created me shortly after you and your apprentice began your war to conquer the galaxy. I was sent on an assassination mission into Mandalorian space, but I was damaged and unable to return to you. Exclamation. I find this most distressing. I could certainly have protected you from the Jedi and your pupil's betrayal had I returned.
I doubt you could have done anything.
Objection. But I would have tried, Master. I could have killed the Jedi Bastila. I am sure of it. That would have been most fun.
Don't talk about Bastila like that.
Retraction. I apologize, Master. It's a force of habit.
Am I very much like the Revan you knew?
Observation. You are different in many fundamental ways, Master. You have a concern for life that is unsettling. This cannot solely be caused by memory loss. I do not know how to explain it. Regardless, you do seem to be improved overall from the human I once knew.
Do you know anything about the Starforge?
Answer. No, Master. You never did make me privy to any of the Starforge's secrets.
What can you tell me of Malak?
Commentary. Your former pupil is efficient and brutal, even for an organic. I rather liked him when you first introduced me to him. If I had known what he would do to you, Master, I would have gladly removed his entrails right then.
So, why the meatbag references?
Answer. It was you who programmed me thus, Master. Your pupil once asked me what I thought of him, and I informed him of his meatbag status. He was unimpressed, but you found the reference humorous. You changed my programming so that I would continue to use the term. It drove your pupil to extreme lengths of frustration.
So, Malak was the original meatbag. I like that idea.
Observation. Of course you do, Master. You did then as well.
That will be all, HK-47.
As you desire, Master. Signing off.
Yeah, what do you want?
What are your thoughts now?
This thing with Joggy, I don't know. Give me some time and I'll be able to sort this out on my own. Is there something else you wanted?
Tell me about when you worked for Davik.
Working for Davik was like driving a spike through the side of your head. Sure, you got something new in there, but in the end, you've lost something as well. Beating up people who wouldn't or couldn't pay, strong-arming his competitors, killing who he said. It was busy work, nothing decent.
You were an assassin?
Assassin, mercenary. Those are names people give guys like me who do the killing to make us seem better or worse in their eyes. I've killed many people. I can't say I'm proud of it, but I have. Criminals, competitors, businessmen, police, women, children. Jedi were a better challenge. But they hardly ever poked around in the Undercity. Until you came along. But I never wanted to challenge you. Never felt the need. Maybe I knew I couldn't win. Just like all those years ago.
A wise decision.
Yeah, probably. You probably would have beaten me again. Maybe you would have. But you're not who you were back then. I can tell. You've changed. And maybe I have to. I remember a time when I could do anything I wanted. Kill, maim, murder. It was all the same to me. But now that I am older, I can look back and regret.
Over what?
I look back and regret all the chances I had as a warrior. And then all the chances I've had since then. I shouldn't be getting like this. Not when so many other things are happening, but... It feels like something has changed inside and I don't know what it is. This is unbecoming a warrior. Let's get on with everything before I start getting sentimental or something. Is there something else you want to know?
Nothing more for now.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Hey there, what can I do for you?
I wanted to talk about me being Revan.
It seems to me that if you don't really remember anything about being Revan, then it doesn't really matter anymore. You are who you are now, right?
So it doesn't bother you at all?
I don't see the Sith Lord standing here. I see a friend who's been with us through thick and thin. Remember, Malik's the one who tried to destroy Tharrv. Big Z and I will stick by you. We owe you our lives. We won't desert you now.
How do you feel about me being Revan?
How can you possibly be Raven? The Jedi whose troops saved me on Tharrv. It was Raven, leading an army out to defeat the Mandalorians. It was you. I knew when I heard that you had become the Dark Lord of the Sith, that something was wrong with it. The man who saved me could never go completely to the dark side.
I do not know who that Revan was. I am not him.
It is good to know that you have truly changed. It gives me hope. I do not think now that I will fall to the dark side. I only have to look at you and follow by your example, and there is no way I can fail.
You will do fine, Juhani.
Thank you for placing your confidence in me. I only wish I had your heart as well. I will never forget what you did for me, even if you do not remember it.
Got something on your mind, dude?
So, when did you go to Kashyyyk?
Oh, that was not until many years later, to tell the truth. I spent quite some time wandering the galaxy.
You were venturing again, I take it?
Nothing so extravagant. I merely traveled from place to place. I don't even think I knew what I was searching for. It wasn't as if my travels were pleasant either. There were plenty of folks who distrusted the Jedi after the war. Or worse.
Worse? What could be worse?
If people weren't treating me with suspicion, they were looking at me with greed. I don't know how many thought they could make use of me for their own ends. I got so sick of the treachery and deceit. I left the civilized parts of the galaxy and headed instead for the uncivilized parts.
So that's when you went to Kashyyyk.
Actually, I was on my way somewhere else when I crash-landed on Kashyyyk. The ship I was using was a rust bucket.
So you crashed and stayed.
Sure, why not? It seemed like an interesting enough place to spend a couple of decades exploring.
And the Wookiees didn't mind your presence.
Oh, they did at first, oh yes. I can't say I was overly pleased to encounter a group of indigenous giant carpets either, I can assure you of that.
You seemed on fairly peaceful terms with them.
Well, that was after 2 decades of helping them. They certainly didn't trust me at first.
You helped them.
When I could, I would assist a few young ones who would get lost in the Shadowlands or attacked unexpectedly by the wildlife. I must say, for a while there the Wookiees actually thought I was some kind of benevolent forest god. Amusing, really. I set them straight eventually.
Why didn't you stop the slavery of the Wookiees then?
At first, when the slavers took to hunting down lone Wookiees in the fringes of the Shadowlands, I did my best to divert them. Later, when Shundar made his deal, I didn't see any point. I wasn't here to save them from their own sad follies, after all.
Wasn't it all a bit primitive for you?
Not really. Kashyyyk is a place you can feel very small in. It felt good to devote my time to helping people and living simply.
And you didn't receive any news from the outside?
What can I say? I did it all for the Wookiees.
The Wookiees?
The Wookiees. Well, okay, maybe I needed some time on a quiet and remote planet, but if you ever need a friend, an incredibly strong hairball isn't a bad call.
You sound quite fond of them.
I suppose I am in a way, despite the smell. For a race of gardeners, they've developed quite interestingly.
Gardeners?
You remember the alien computer, correct? Kashyyyk was meant to be an agricultural planet. The Wookiees were made for a reason, or at least that's what I'm thinking. But I'm an old man who's had a long time to develop that opinion, so don't argue with me. At any rate, we should be moving along, don't you think? If you sat around this long in the Shadowlands, attack would eat you.
Jibedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
You're wrong. I am no Jedi.
Kachichu aitha odunga. Yinkin kuno bamulira chikun. Slima podonna. Rundi hodonga kun hunkabi. Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu aitha hodonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago churchut. Moga shampunkpa. Bolawana chikni. Bamulislik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Chipedwana ni bobo. Tonk nabung shanun yang. Tonk patogas maktelia.
What's this academy you mentioned?
Takum justak miki grabel mogo. Kachichu aitha hodonga. Tulpada bonk molya gando danago churchut. Moga shampunkpa. Bolawana chikni. Bamulislik mo poda na wanga kun bist mulira best. Kuya mi juz kachita. Naipatoga ya fulki kukula jichi. Kawana bota aayut tagwa. Kankidorati kun muatati mana ithabola. Uy, ithanadana yitya. Kuntichani. Tong patogas maktelia.
You know of the Ebon Hawk.
Rundi haudonga kuhungabi.
Wana kunbes. Jink palamul tonk king ba na konkek. Tung ting ta chun kun nek muli rabest.
Here's the 25 credits.
Kachichu aitha odunga. Yin kin kun no ba muli ra chikun. Slima podonna. Rundi hodonga kun hunkabi.
I'll be on my way.
Mucha shak pangpa. Yin kin kun no ba mulri ra chikun.
No, that is the wrong answer. Again, you pathetic hopefuls can't possibly all be this stupid, can you?
Watawama mulira kin kun jope shak. No ba mulira ji. Johnny yun turung chi wi itadia. Pola una chinek. Ba mulira slimo anga kun bisking.
I'm no master, yet, but I like the sound of that. All right, one more question. Though the lot of you is trying my patience. All right, let's say you become a Sith, and I am your commanding officer. I give you an order to spare the life of an enemy. Do you do it?
Oh, of course, Shaldan. Anything you command us.
We would never oppose you.
No. Do you honestly believe that the Sith are in need of such sniveling cowards? Mercy is a weakness. If your leader shows weakness, it is your duty to kill him and show true authority, true power. That is why the Sith are strong.
Tunipudu. Rana no prata dunk no sercha. Ichua penki.
No, you don't understand, and you probably never will. You wouldn't survive 5 seconds in the academy. The other students would tear you apart. Bah! I can't be bothered with fools. Perhaps I should... You, Jedi! You're looking to get into the academy, are you not? Well, of course you are. Why else would you be here? Let me pose a question to you. These hopefuls will never survive in the academy. A lesson must be taught here, but I am at a loss as to what form it should take.
Advisement. Evisceration works well. Electrocution and blunt trauma also work well, I understand.
I wasn't talking to you. I'm thinking to spare them the effort of being killed and do it myself. Perhaps I shall turn their skin inside out. Or force lightning. Yes, it's a most impressive display. Or perhaps a bit of humiliation is in order. I could easily strip off their tunics and make them run through the colony. Or they could lose all control of their bodily functions. What do you think? I just can't seem to decide.
Why are you asking me?
Please, tell him to let us go, I beg you.
Silence. Why not ask you? I'm rather exhausted from dealing with hopefuls like these. I can barely think straight. Besides, I find it fun. Come now, a decision, please.
No way. Leave me out of it.
You're as pathetic as they are, it looks like. I can't be bothered. Get out of here, all of you. The sight of you makes me sick to my stomach.
Look here, my dear friends. We have some newcomers to the colony, led by a Jedi, no less. I don't believe I've seen any of them before, have you?
I hate Jedi, and these fallen ones are worse. They always get into the academy, and they think they're better than the rest of us.
Looks pretty fresh to me, Lashao.
That's what I thought. Well, stranger, I don't know whether you're aware of this or not, but here on Korriban, the Sith do as they please. And we are Sith. Quite literally, whether you live or die depends upon our whim. What do you think of that?
You can try to kill me. You'd fail, but you can try.
Commentary. That's the way to tell the meatbags, Master. Charging weapons just in case. This should be fun.
Those are very brave words for such an insignificant person. Do you not realize how many Sith are here in Dresde?
I think that was a rhetorical question, but nice guess, T3.
Let me kill this one, Lasho. Let me do it.
Now, let's not be hasty. Perhaps our friend here could yet offer up some amusement. What do you say? Amuse us. make us laugh, and we might just consider allowing you to live.
If you really want to fight, just make the first move. It'll be your last.
What?
I think someone just stood up to you, Lasho.
Shut up, fool, unless you want to be next.
Yeah? Anytime.
Stop it. This is boring. Let's just go back to the academy.
Fine, we'll go. As for you, I'll find you later. Trust me on that.
Uchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki, chana kilikon, chi wak itakanki.
Who wants to know?
Tong hi tuama act inkotune, or tong hi tuama ji aki inkotun, tong panokun, nonek, chi wi aita ka chong chicha, ki mulira kun king, king ba no kun nik dorcha. Chiwi aita ka chong chicha. Agi inko tune chuna muri ra. Tangi wama jiko na. Tonki pa nonku nek abog.
Hand what over? What are you talking about?
Just cronky to patslimo. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Kinba muli ra dwanaji. Kimba no kun nikset abog.
Davik's dead, I presume. I stole the Ebon Hawk from him.
Kinkuinko ka. Kimba nikcha lora kun. Tung abashun ni chunchi. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Changwaba chinyo shangwi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Tong itwamachi. Kakin cha nawabakaon. Pichage borang turang nada chawa yishun kun. Noba muri rati lai kuka kang ibo ratong chitsa. Chesko yohaba kaba no pito ula. Nekaba dubaka. Patisa. Kon muli slimo poi wanga kun liskin. Chi itakanki chana kilikon.
I may have. How much is it worth to you?
Uchua penki, tangi tuamaji, human act in ikatune, chi itakanki chana kilikon, chi wak aita kanki.
I could take a look for it.
Kinkuinko ka, kinba nikcha lora kun, tung abashun ni chunchi, kakin cha nawabakaon. Changwaba chinyo shangwi chama ucha wish uyong kun. Tong itwamachi. Sopa na otobokasa. Pampa ki mulira kun king. Changwaba chinyo shangwi chama ucha wish uyong kun.
What do you want?
Who are you?
I'm trying to get into the Sith Academy. Around here they call us hopefuls.
How does someone get into the academy?
I wish I knew, to tell you the truth. You have to impress one of the Sith, I guess. Either way, it's Tharrv who makes the final decision. She's a Twi'lek Sith Master, I hear. Very high rank. She's the one who decides which hopefuls make it in and which ones don't.
Where is this Tharrv?
I really couldn't say. I hear that sometimes she comes out into the colony to drink at the cantina, though. But I guess she could be anywhere.
I'll be on my way.
All right. Goodbye.
I've had 2 friends killed by the Sith already. It must be some kind of test. I'll survive and make it into the Academy. I know it.
Leave me be. Can't you see that I'm busy?
Fine, I'll leave you alone.
Good. I don't want to miss this for anything.
You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
I need to get inside. I have been sent to speak with the Master of the Academy.
No one gets inside, citizen. Messages and deliveries must be relayed through official Sith channels only.
How do I become a Sith then?
You must be admitted to the Academy. That decision must be made by a Sith who has already been accepted here. The final decision, however, remains with Master Yuthura. I believe she is currently at the cantina if you wish to seek her out. Now go. You are neither a Sith, nor do you bear the medallion of a student of this facility. Please, leave at once.
What's this medallion you mentioned?
It is the device given to one who has been accepted into the Academy, but has not yet proved their worth as a student. If one of the Sith decides you are worthy, you will be given one, which you must then take to Yuthura Ban, who I believe is in the cantina. It is she who decides which hopefuls enter the Academy.
I'll be going.
On your way, citizen.
Hey, what's this? Looks like we found ourselves a bit of sport, my friends.
This is good. I want to celebrate my acceptance into the Academy.
Me too. So how about it, chump? Ready to die? I'm eager to blow off some steam after those tests.
Bring it on.
Kipuna! Kavatumpa kulpa yiya moka paata! Chiyoka kutumpa kulpa yiya!
You know it. Let's enjoy this.
Once you become a Sith, you can do anything. You can feel the power coursing through you. None of you fools can compare to me.
We itana dana titai. GP casa. Kingu mwa mulira dwana. Kachopa bogra shanko tachicha.
Please! You're jealous. You're jealous of my power. You think you deserve this medallion, don't you? Well, let's just see. See? I have the power to do anything!
Pudu, Tony Rama na praka donko searcha chupatanki.
Sniveling fool! Like you would ever belong beside me in the academy. I'd rather kill you now and save us the trouble. What's this? It seems I have an audience. Look, Jedi, just keep walking. Unless you want some of the same.
Yeah? Let's see how tough you are then.
I am a Sith now. My power is supreme. Prepare to die.
Uchu apeti. Tani dwama ji human act in ikatune. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon. Chi wa ita kanki chau baso. Chi no molirani bubo tonkin ba no kunetsag.
What sort of merchandise do you offer?
Nekawa dubaka. Patisa. Kon muli slimo poi wanga kun liskin. Chi ita kanki chana kilikon.
What sort of connections?
Jiska dosoki, kopa bono nakachu, labora na winki smaktoma, kuyami jusku chitanai, uchua penki, topa na ota vokasa, yubabato kanchi, yatuka ulan, chiwi aita ka chong chicha, agi inko tune chunamuri ra, tangi wama jiko na, tonki pa nonku nek abog pa ba hasan shan. No ba muri rati lai kunka.
Can I see your merchandise?
Kakin cha nawabagaon. Bagwa shank konti machit